Hello, my radiant Leo souls. I'm Luna Celestine, and I am deeply honored to be here with you today, guiding you through a moment unlike any other, a sacred portal opening on June 6th, infused with the divine frequency of unconditional love. This isn't just a fleeting moment of cosmic romance. It is a profound invitation for you to return home to the truth of your heart. Over the next 6 days, the universe is activating something within your soul, a call to reconnect with the purest essence of who you are. This portal doesn't ask you to perform, to please, or to prove. It asks you to remember the kind of love that heals without asking anything in return, the kind of love that moves through every cell of your body and reminds you you are already whole. Whether you're longing for connection, seeking deeper healing, or simply yearning to feel seen again, this energy is your mirror, your medicine, and your chance to step fully into the light of your own sacred becoming. So take a breath with me, Leo, and open your heart. We're about to step into something truly transformative. And now, Leo, as we step into the golden light of this love portal, Spirit whispers a message so simple, yet so profoundly liberating. There is no problem. That's right, beloved. What you once saw as an obstacle, a setback, or an unanswered prayer was never a punishment. It was an initiation, a sacred unfolding designed not to break you, but to awaken you. You were never meant to battle your way through this chapter, exhausted and guarded. You are being called now to soften, to breathe, to surrender, to let the imagined walls around your heart dissolve in the presence of divine truth. You've already crossed the threshold. You've already won, because in the quietest corners of your soul, you remembered who you are. You are the lion, not the one who roars the loudest, but the one who holds presence with grace. You rise not through resistance, but through resonance, through the magnetic alignment of faith, purpose, and the quiet knowing that your light does not need to compete. It only needs to be. You do not have to prove your worth. It is eternal. It was carved into your soul long before this lifetime began. And now, your crown chakra, that sacred gateway to higher wisdom, is opening. You may feel the subtle tingling, the sudden clarity, the rush of insight that arrives uninvited but perfectly timed. These are not coincidences, they are remembrances. You are receiving downloads from your higher self, messages from your guides, visions from the ancient parts of you that never forgot why you came here. These divine whispers don't shout, they require your stillness, your willingness to listen. The more you quiet the world around you, the louder your truth becomes. This journey, Leo, is not about self-improvement. It is about soul retrieval. It is about finding the fragments of yourself that were left behind in the shadows of your past and bringing them home, wrapped in forgiveness, clothed in love. You are not becoming someone new. You are reclaiming the sacred essence of who you've always been, beneath the masks, the expectations, the noise. So if grief surfaces, let it wash through you. If tears rise, let them cleanse. If silence wraps itself around you like a cocoon, trust that you are being reformed in the womb of divine timing. You are not off course, you are being recalibrated, so that when you rise from truth, from softness, from love. Trust that what is dissolving is only making room for what is more aligned. Trust that what you feel is real. And above all, trust that Spirit is not only walking beside you, it is awakening within you. You are not lost, Leo. You are becoming whole. As this sacred portal opens, Leo, so too does your inner vision, awakening you to truths you've always carried, but perhaps weren't yet ready to see. The energies surrounding you now are gently expanding your consciousness, inviting you into deeper levels of spiritual maturity. You are not just receiving wisdom, you are becoming it. This is a time when life itself becomes your teacher, and in turn, you become a light for others. You may find yourself drawn to spiritual studies, ancient texts, soul conversations, or quiet moments of knowing. This isn't about collecting knowledge, it's about embodying truth. You are being prepared to lead, not through authority, but through presence. And in this quiet power, your influence deepens. Alongside this spiritual growth comes the beauty of harvest. Yes, Leo, this is a moment of fruition. The universe is placing in your hands the fruits of what you've nurtured with care, with faith, and with perseverance. You are stepping into a space of ease and elegance where effort becomes alignment. Whether it's your creative work, your relationships, or your inner stability, you are beginning to see the evidence of your devotion. This abundance is not just material, it is soulful. You are becoming someone who moves through life with grace because you have earned that grace. And now, you're being invited to enjoy it, to breathe it in, to know that you deserve it. But perhaps the most luminous energy arriving with this portal is hope. Not the kind of hope that reaches outward, but the kind that rises from within, like a star over the horizon of your own heart. There is a dream that's been circling you for some time, a vision that once felt distant, even impossible, but now it's drawing near. You can feel it, can't you? In the quiet, in the signs, in the way your soul stirs when you think about it. That vision isn't fantasy, it's destiny. You are being aligned with something that reflects the truest part of you, and you don't have to chase it. You simply need to allow yourself to receive it. Your journey is shifting now, Leo, not because you're escaping something, but because you're ready to become everything you were always meant to be. And as your soul begins to stretch into this next season of light, Leo, there is one more sacred invitation that rises from the heart of this portal: healing. Not the quick, tidy kind, but the deep and tender kind. The kind that asks you to turn inward and cradle the parts of yourself that were once left in the dark. There are wounds that may have followed you since childhood, silent echoes that shaped how you learned to protect your heart. But now, under the soft illumination of June's 6th loving frequency, you are being called to care for those pieces, not to fix them, but to hold them, to say, I see you. You are safe now. This is a powerful time for self-care that goes beyond bubble baths and restful nights. It's about emotional tending. Sit with your memories. Let your tears come if they need to. Begin a journal, even if no one else will ever read it. Write the words you were never allowed to say, the thoughts that swirl too fast to catch. Let your pen become a doorway through which your unspoken energy can finally be released. You don't need to make it perfect. You just need to make it real. Your healing doesn't require permission. It only requires your willingness to show up for yourself just as you are. Spirit also brings forward the energy of Perpetua, she who aches in silence, a mirror for anyone who has carried sorrow alone for too long. Like Perpetua, you may have created a beautiful world on the outside while quietly folding your pain beneath layers of elegance and strength. But this portal reminds you, you do not have to carry your sorrow in solitude. Help is already circling you, in the form of unexpected allies, kind strangers, intuitive nudges. In the night, don't turn away from these gentle offerings. Let others hold space for you, even if your heart is still learning how to trust that love can stay. You are not broken, Leo. You are becoming whole. And this healing, this sacred return to yourself, is one of the greatest acts of courage your soul will ever perform. And just when your heart begins to settle into this sacred stillness, the angels arrive with a whisper, a number, a sign, a celestial wink from the universe itself. 1331. If you've seen it lately, Leo, know this is not a coincidence. It is confirmation, a message encoded in light that says, good fortune is on its way to you, not by chance, but by alignment. Not because you chased it, but because you chose to rise into who you truly are. This number is a reminder that your path is not random. Every step you've taken, every hesitation, every leap of faith, Every moment where you decided to keep going despite the uncertainty has led you here. And now, the doors are beginning to open. The energy of 1331 calls you to trust your talents, your essence, and your unique individuality. You were not meant to blend in, Leo. You were meant to radiate, and this next chapter is not about being chosen by others. It's about choosing yourself, again and again, with love. A powerful shift is on the horizon. For some, this may show up as a breakthrough, a career leap, a soul connection, or a wave of clarity that redefines everything. For others, it may be quiet, an inner knowing that begins to blossom, the kind that changes your life from the inside out. Either way, the message is the same. You are being guided toward a future brighter than you can yet imagine. So release the last threads of doubt, shake off the fear of the unknown, and walk forward with the fire of your truth lighting the way. This is the magic of the 6/6 portal, an alignment of love and destiny. And 1331 is the echo that follows you like a sacred promise. Your time is coming. Keep going. You are not alone. The universe is conspiring on your behalf, gathering the right people, the right moments, and the right opportunities to meet you at the intersection of readiness and divine timing. You don't have to push the river, Leo. Just trust its current. Something beautiful is already on its way, not because you demanded it, but because you finally believed you were worthy of receiving it. So here we are, Leo, standing at the edge of something vast and sacred. This moment, wrapped in the golden frequency of the June 6th portal, marks not just a shift in energy, but a rebirth of identity. You are no longer being asked to carry the weight of past sorrow. Instead, you are being invited to release it, to let it fall away like old petals, making space for the radiant, unburdened version of you that is ready to emerge. You are also being called to embrace your uniqueness without apology. The time for comparison is over. The way you love, the way you create, the way you see the world, it is your divine signature. There is no one else who can walk your path, and there is no need to measure your worth against anyone else's light. In this new chapter, your authenticity becomes your power. Let it guide you. Let it protect you. Let it draw in the people and experiences that are aligned with your soul, not your mask. And above all, Leo, move forward not from fear, but from love. Let love be the root of every choice, the compass behind every step. Fear constricts, love expands. And you are meant to expand now, to bloom into the fullness of your spirit, not because life demanded it of you, but because your soul is finally ready to be seen, held, and celebrated. The universe is not asking you to do more. It's asking you to be more of who you truly are. This is your time. Not in the future, not when it all makes sense, but now. So take the hand of your higher self, look into the mirror of your heart, and say yes to healing, to love, to the version of you that's been waiting patiently beneath the surface, ready to rise. And so, my beloved Leo, as this portal gently closes and the golden dust of transformation settles around you, I want to leave you with this. You are not who you were a week ago or even yesterday. You are becoming. You are softening. You are rising. I'm Luna Celestine, and it's been an honor to walk beside you through this sacred unfolding. If today's message touched something within you, if a light turned on, even for a moment, know that it wasn't my words, but your soul remembering itself. That's the real magic. Take care of your heart, cherish your light, and don't rush this blooming. Everything meant for you is already moving in your direction. Until next time, I'm holding you in my thoughts, in my prayers, and in the deep, quiet knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. With all my love, I'll see you in the stars.